What's up, YouTube? Noah from raid+interactive here. Now, it is taking us a bit longer than we had hoped getting our second Team Let's Play video online, so I want to bridge the gap and share a game with you that is near and dear to my heart. That game is StarTropics for the NES. Released by Nintendo in 1990, StarTropics is an action-adventure title that was developed specifically for the Western market because of The Legend of Zelda's massive success in both the United States and Europe. In this game, you play as ace pitcher Mike Jones, who arrives on Sea Island to visit his scientist uncle Dr. Jones. But when Mike arrives, he learns his uncle has been kidnapped. From there, you go on this amazing adventure across the South Seas, battling monsters and ghosts and aliens in an effort to rescue your uncle, and eventually, an entire alien race. Now, this title is very important to me for several reasons, not the least of which are the fact that this really got me into action-adventure games when I was a kid. I thought Zelda was neat, but it totally went over my head given how open it was. Now, whether you want to call this a refinement or a dumbing down of that formula is totally up to you, but it held my hand just enough to allow me to go on this amazing adventure while still actually being able to progress. Also, I didn't have a whole lot of kids growing up near me when I was young, one of the main reasons I got into video games to begin with, so I didn't have a whole lot of people to play games with. Now, my mom would occasionally get obsessed with something like Tetris or Dr. Mario or, shockingly enough, Contra, and this just happens to be one of the few games that she got into almost as much as me, so this was a great bonding experience for me and my mom when I was younger. Now, it has been several years since I played through this game, so I'm not going to be a master at it, but I did finish it quite a few times when I was a little sprat, so definitely hoping that I remember a bit more than I'm giving myself credit for right now. But without further ado, let's play some StarTropics. And that just gets you right away, doesn't it? Turn on the game, no splash screen music, just dun 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 dun. But this is StarTropics, ladies and gentlemen. I like to sit through the intro on games that I either haven't played for a really long time or maybe haven't played at all. There's just a little animation to start off the game. Those super amazing NES sound effects. So this is Sea Island, named such because it looks exactly like a sea. Alright, gotta register a name. Now, I'll admit, I am not ordinarily a very original person here. It's usually Noah. So, in this game, it doesn't matter at all. They don't call you by your name or anything. It's really just a save file indicator. So, I'll be super unoriginal here. Call myself a raid. How do I get down? Oh, forgot about that. One of the few games that uses the select key. Gotta select, get off there, and get to end. Prelude. One day in summer, you land at Sea Island, where Dr. Jones has his laboratory. And yes, your uncle Dr. Jones is an archaeologist, in case you were wondering. So, that was clearly stolen from George Lucas. So here we are. This is the Overworld segments of the game. The dungeon segments of the game will look a bit different. You'll see that in a bit. But they dropped me off at that super sweet helipad, and have to cross mountains and forests to get to the village I'm trying to get to. Alright, so we're in the village, and this is one of those games that takes the old trope of you must talk to absolutely everyone before you can get through. So like you'll see up here, this is ultimately where I'm trying to get to. But if I just talk to this guy, who are you, stay away from here, yeah. I have to talk to everybody in the entire village before I'm able to get through there. So, let's get to chatting. Welcome to Coral Cola. Oh. It's the name of the village. Probably this fat guy in a wife beater. Welcome to Sea Island. Okay. So he's welcoming me to the entire island, and the other guy only welcomed me to the village. What a dick. Mike, you're an ace pit. Told you. Right away. Comes up right away. Show me how to throw a fastball sometime? Alright, so this is weird. We've got mustachioed, fat, strongman looking dude and a wife beater. Naked little boy running around the same village. I miss Coral 1990. Do you think I'm pretty? Well, it's 2016 now, so not likely. And here we got the little peg. Winks at you, and then it shows you a starfish. What a nice pig. At least that bitch is gonna kill it. So that's good. Your uncle Dr. Jones is so nice, we call him Dr. J. Oh, last week I met Dr. J. He was very busy solving some strange puzzle. Oh, Americola. Because everything has cola after it on the islands, apparently. Another naked little boy that wants to go fishing with me. And how did you hear I was coming, little boy? Little naked boy. Last night I gazed up at the Southern Cross. That's kind of like this game's version of the North Star. Suddenly I saw many shooting stars. Legends say shooting stars are omens of disaster. Oh me, oh my. Some scary shit, dude. And you saw those shooting stars on the title menu. Mike, your uncle told me about you. I feel like we are old friends. Another naked little boy wanting to be my friend. Son of a bitch. Have you met our chief yet? He's waiting for you. Alright, so this is basically how it goes in every village. You go in there, you talk to all the people, you talk to the chief. This chief looks a lot like Mario for some reason. This is Mike. I have some bad news. Last night. See, this is where we find out that he's been kidnapped. Don't want to panic the islanders. So he's keeping it from them, not being like, hey, you know that Dr. J that everybody loves so much? He's missing. How about we, like, organize a search party and look for him? I'm the best hope of rescuing him. I don't know what to do. Can you help? Let's just say no for shits and giggles. You are the best hope of rescuing Dr. Jones. I don't know what to do. Can you help? So, yeah, that's another thing about this is, it gives you the illusion of choice a lot. So you have to say yes, otherwise you can't play the game. So I'm super brave, so he gives me an island yo-yo. And it's a very powerful yo-yo, it's not just a toy. And once again, it comes up that I'm an ace pitcher. And the only explanation after many, many years I can think of where this makes any kind of sense whatsoever is that I can pitch the yo-yo like a baseball, but then bring it back to me because it's got the string. I don't know. Mike, it looks peaceful around here, but in the dark below, many monsters have appeared these last few years. Ha ha! Don't let them get you. Mike, the fate of your uncle is in your hands, because again, we're too cowardly to organize a search party. Find a tunnel in the village and hurry to Dr. J's laboratory. See, so now this guy will let me through. Oh, old school RPGs. Okay, now this is kind of where the game gets oddly racist. Because I mean, she seems like an Asian / witch doctor from Africa kind of shaman. But then you had Mario as the chief of the village, and you know, of course, there's the naked little boys running around. So they're kind of being all-inclusive offensive, which is hilarious. I don't think anything's funny unless it makes at least one person feel uncomfortable. So my uncle found a secret in the Lost Ruins, and she has great faith that I'll save him. Just like the North Star, island sailors look for the Southern Cross. Mike, many wild monsters await you in the dark below. But remember, the magic of the Southern Cross is always on your side. Now begin the test of island courage. Good luck. Alright. And this here is our sweet dungeon view of things. But that is the end of this episode. Come back for episode 2 to see what the game is like in the dungeon mode of things. Yeah, y'all take care in the meantime.